this pretty much is my request, and my call and my shout out to pretty much all the top musicians, all the top singers, all the top artists, all the top poets, anybody dealing with the arts. What I'm saying is, man, come visit Minneapolis, Minnesota. You understand? Come to the Twin Cities. Come to the Blue Now. The Blue Now is the longest open mic spot in Minneapolis, South Minneapolis, on Franklin and Cedar. That on Tuesday nights from 9 to about 11 is the DJing. From 11 to about 1:32 in the morning is the open mic session, where cats come out and vibe and show and demonstrate their art form with no limits, with no barriers. You understand? I'm talking about Minneapolis. I'm talking about the Twin Cities, Minnesota. When you come to Minnesota, I'm asking y'all to come to Minnesota. A lot of the top artists, you understand, don't come to Minnesota. They don't come to Minneapolis. They don't come to the Twin Cities. They stay in New York, and they stay in pretty much all the areas that considered to be the top areas where they're getting maybe the most work, the most pay, or that's the most, the hottest spots. And I ain't against that. And I'm not saying that any of the artists that I've mentioned have not come to Minnesota. I'm just saying I feel like different cats, Robert Glasper, even Corey Wilkes, Wynton Marsalis, Bradford Marsalis, you understand? Maurice Brown, Corey Wilkes, more local cats in Chicago, New Orleans, and stuff like that. I'm just saying, in the hotter areas, I want some of the artists with this fire to come and give and share your art with us on a more frequent basis. You understand? Come, Robert Glasper came to Minnesota. I can't remember if it was last year. He went to Minnesota. Roy Hargrove came to Minnesota. I heard he came to the Blue Now, but Robert Glasper ain't came to the Blue Now. And I feel like for Robert Glasper to come to Minnesota and not come to the Blue Now, as me being an artist that loves and respects Robert Glasper, I'm like, man, to come, it almost be like going to New York and not hitting up one of the birthing places of artists in New York. That's not gonna happen. There's certain places in New York, if you're an artist, you've been there. You see what I'm saying? So when I heard about Robert Glasper coming to Minnesota and playing at the Dakota, but he didn't come to the Blue Now, it's like, come on, man. Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? For people that know about you in Minneapolis and Minnesota, it could have been taken in the form of, like, I ain't gonna say disrespect, but it's like I felt bad about it. And I know it probably didn't have anything to do with him. You understand? A lot of people didn't even know Robert Glasper came to Minnesota, because Minnesota doesn't promote black artists. It doesn't promote artists that truly is bringing that fire and that culture that stimulates and revives the people. They don't promote that. But I'm saying, regardless of that, come anyway. The Blue Now is a spot where brothers and sisters are still living and holding the torch and holding the fire. I'm saying, come. You know what I'm saying? Come to the Blue Now. You know what I'm saying? Come to our city. This is not my birthing city. I was born and raised in Chicago, but I'm saying, come here, visit us. You know what I'm saying? All you top artists, all you celebrities. You understand? When you come and find out about where the local cats, where the cats, you know what I'm saying, underground is at, and come vibe with us and come you know what I'm saying, show some love with us and spread that fire so we can get that fire in our city and spread it. You know what I'm saying? And wake up the people so we can get our language and our culture and our roots rolling. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, please, you know what I'm saying, come and visit us. You know what I'm saying? Come visit us. That's all I'm saying.